Happy holidays to everyone. Summer has just arrived, and for today's episode, we will be learning about one of the greatest champion swimmers in Australian sports history. This is Dawn Fraser, that's her right here, one of only 3 swimmers to have won the same Olympic events 3 times. Of course, in her case, the women's 100-meter freestyle. Within Australia, she is often known for her controversial behaviour and lacking character as much as for her athletic ability. This is her story. Fraser was born in the Sydney suburbs of Balmain, New South Wales in 1937 into a poor working class family, the youngest of 8 children. Her father, Kenneth Fraser, was from Embo, Scotland, the original home to Sodal's Scottish twin duo, Donald and Douglas. But let's just cut to the chase and get right to Fraser, shall we? She was spotted at an early age of 14 by Sydney coach Harry Gallagher, swimming at the local sea baths. Fraser won 8 Olympic medals, including 4 gold medals and 6 Commonwealth Games gold medals. And she's also held 39 records. The 100-meter freestyle record was hers for 15 years, from the 1st of December 1956 to the 8th of January 1972. She is the first of only 3 swimmers in the Olympic history, with Christina Egerszegi of Hungary and Michael Phelps of the US being the 2 others, to have won individual gold medals for the same event at 3 successful Olympics. In 1962, in October, she became the first woman to swim 100 meters freestyle in less than 1 minute. But of course, it was not until 1973, 8 years after Fraser retired, that her 100-meter record of 58.9 seconds was broken. Then came trouble. During the 1964 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, Fraser angered swimming team sponsors and the Australian Swimming Union by marching into the opening ceremony against their wishes and wearing an older swimsuit in competition because it was more comfortable than the one supplied by the sponsors. She was accused of stealing an Olympic flag from a flagpole outside Emperor Hirohito's place from the Kyoko. Yeah, you said it, D. She was arrested but released without charge. In the end, she was given the flag she swiped as a souvenir. And however, the Australian Swimming Union suspended her for 10 years. They relented a few months before the 1968 Games, but by then, it was too late for Fraser at 31 to prepare. She later denied having swum the moat to steal the flag, telling the Times in 1991, "There's no way I would have swum that moat. I was terrified of dirty water, and that moat was filthy. There's no way I'd dip my toe in it." Fraser became a publican in the Riverview Hotel, Balmain, and took up swimming coaching. In 1988, she was elected an independent member of the NSW Legislative Assembly, MLA, for the seat of Balmain. Fraser left politics when the seat was abolished in 1991, and she failed to win the new seat of Port Jackson. Fraser is a high-profile supporter and a board director of the West Tigers NRL club. One more thing before we go. Fraser married Gary Ware on the 30th of January 1965 at St. Stephen's Church in Macquarie Street in Sydney. But that marriage was short-lived, as she has one daughter for the marriage, Dawn Lorraine, who also had a son, Jackson. Fraser has drawn negative criticism for public comments such as, "I'm sick and tired of the immigrants that are coming into my country," and telling 2 Australian tennis players to go back to where their fathers or parents came from. These views have been described as racist. She subsequently apologized. And that's our segment for today. I'll see you next week, and until then, keep on with those requests for Facebook, and have a Merry Christmas. And maybe my next Thursday, I might even squeeze in another music video as a bonus.